All right. Unit 2, final exam review. Name the angle pair as complementary, linear pair, vertical, alternate interior, corresponding, or alternate exterior. Then find the missing measure. Well, on number 1, you see the little red box means this is they add up to 90. So that means we're talking complementary. And all we do is do 90 minus 54, and we get B is 36 degrees. Number 2, these are a vertical pair. They're facing each other. So they're the same. B is 70. You need to pause. Please hit pause. All right. These two form a straight line, which means they are a linear pair, which means they add up to 180 degrees. So they're also supplementary. So that's just 180 minus 119, 61 degrees. Okay, here we have parallel lines. This angle is the same as this angle. All the acute angles are the same. They are on the same side, but one is inside, one's outside. That makes them corresponding angles. But they are the same, so B is 59 degrees. Now notice, these are on opposite sides of the transversal. But look, obtuse, obtuse. They're both obtuse. So they are on the outside and either side of the line, so they are alternate exterior angles. And they are equal. Over here for 6, we have alternate interior angles. Alternate because they're on either side of the transversal. Interior because they're inside the parallel lines. Also equal angles. All right. So what do we have here? Alternate exterior. We just said those are equal. So we do 4x plus 3 equals 119. Don't have a lot of room, so I'm just going to subtract 3. 4x equals 116. And 116 divided by 4 is 29. So x is 29. Now it says find the measure of each angle. We don't have to plug it in. We know this is 119 degrees. They're equal. Okay, there's 2 ways to do this problem. They add up to 90. So you can do 5x plus 1 plus 29 equals 90. You subtract 29, and you get 61. Oh, sorry, my bad. I forgot to combine like terms. I missed that 1 right there. So that's 30. 5x plus 30 equals 90. If I subtract 30, I get 5x equals 60. And divide by 5, x is 12. That's one way to do it. The other way is, if you know this is 90, and you take away this 29, like just get rid of it, well that means 90 minus 29 is 61. So you could just say 5x plus 1 equals 61. It's going to look very familiar in a second. When I subtract 1, what do I get? 5x equals 60. Same thing as right here. Just 2 different ways to do it. Okay, vertical angles are equal to each other. So 5x plus 4, we already know this is 64 degrees, equals 64. Subtract 4, 5x equals 16. Well, that looks familiar. X equals 12. Here we have a linear pair. So that means 149 plus x plus 2 equals 180. Combine like terms. X plus 151 equals 180. 180 minus 151 is 29. Again, the other trick I showed you, which makes this 31, you could have just done 180 minus 149 and gotten that 31, and then said x plus 2 equals 31. X is 29. So there's more than one way to solve these problems. Okay, alternate exterior angles, they're equal to each other. We already know this is 72. So x is 36. Right? Corresponding angles, they are equal to one another. So 4x equals 88. X equals 22. And that's clearly 88 degrees. All cats are mammals. Make it a conditional statement. If it, whatever we're talking about, is a cat, then it is a mammal. Okay? True or false? Yes. Because all cats are mammals. So that's a true statement. A counterexample. Now, since this is true, there is no counterexample. Now, the converse is switch them. If it is a mammal, then it's a cat. Well, that's false. And you can just say if it's a dog. All right, we're going to skip this one. That's enough. That's not going to be a major concern in the final. All right, complete these conditional statements with the appropriate word or phrase. Congruent, supplementary, or add 90. So if two lines are parallel, same side interior angles are. Same side interior, that doesn't look good. Same side interior angles are this one and this one. So look at them. One's acute, one's obtuse. So they are not the same. Okay? The obtuse one is already bigger than 90, so the only choice left is supplementary. They add to 180. Alternate interior angles are, well, alternate interior angles would be the two arc ones, so those are congruent. Corresponding angles, we talked about previously, those are congruent. They're the same thing, one on the inside, one on the outside. Alternate exterior, we will also talk about that. Those are congruent. Vertical angles are congruent. If two angles are complementary, that means they add to 90. Remember the little trick, C comes before S, 90 comes before 180. 90 is complementary, 180 is supplementary. And two angles have are a linear pair. They form a line, and a line has 180 degrees, so that's supplementary. All right, so these two angles here are both obtuse. They are alternate interior angles, so they are equal. So 58x minus 1 equals 115. So we're going to add 1 to both sides. Actually, let's make this 114, make our life easy. So 114, we're going to add 1 to both sides, otherwise it's just nasty fraction. And we get 5x equals 115. Since 115 ends in a 5, we know it's divisible, so 115 divided by 5 is 23. X is 23. All right? These two, this one is obtuse and this one is acute, slightly. They are same side interior, which means they are supplementary. So 7x plus 1 plus 7x plus 11 equals 180. And remember, this one is obtuse. It's already bigger than 90, so they can't add up to 90. And since one's obtuse and one's acute, they can't be equal. So 7x and 7x is 14x. 1 plus 11 is 12 equals 180. I'm going to subtract 12. 180 minus 12 is 168. And if we divide that by 14, we get 12. Right, 18. Acute angle, that means they're both equal if the lines are parallel. So 9x minus 3 equals 4 plus 8x. Yes, 4. So, I like to keep my x's positive, so I'm going to subtract 8x. If I'm moving the numbers over here, I want to move the letters to the left and moving numbers to the right. So that's x equals 7. And last but not least, these are both exterior angles, opposite sides, alternate sides of the transversal. They're both acute, they're equal to each other. Again, I like to keep my x's positive, so I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to move my 7 to the right. X equals 16 minus 7, which is 9, and that's it.